Okay, perfect. Stillness of the water here is astounding. It's quite beautiful. This time around I did remember my Polaroid glasses, which is a big bonus because there's a fair bit of sun today, so don't be surprised if my legs get a little bit red. Alright, so there we go. Because some bright spark has forgotten his gloves. So if you're ever going to do any canoeing, a safe bucket is a real handy little tool. Goes in the back. If you go head over Turkey, if I'm doing any photography and I've got the good camera out, then straight away that's protected. But this is some ramp. It's a beauty, really nice. So I can see myself coming off here pretty well. Once you're organised, first time it's all those little things that you forget that you would normally do. So at the moment, wet hands in the sun, okay, makes a really big difference. Okay, a little bit about the canoe. Now, first of all, that's better. Yep. Okay, it's got a seat adjustment. And probably another good thing is that this is a very fast canoe. And straight away we've got some bird life. So yesterday I walked down here just to get a bit of a lie of the land, and you could just see the actual birds just serenely sitting in the sun and going, is this guy safe or not? And these two pelicans are a bit of an item. I took a picture yesterday of them both sitting on the branch. Yep, a few shags just heading off, and look at the beak on that, just a yawn. Yep, we'll see what happens, but generally, oh, they're looking like they're going to move, but it's okay. Look at you guys, you're beautiful. Yeah, so very shallow. I can actually hear the bottom. I don't know if I even get through. We'll see what happens. So far getting through. A little bit deeper here. Right. A few more birds here. So I thought today I would actually take off towards the bridge and just have a look around. So got in front of the hotel. Beautiful up there. A couple of little birds up high. And of course, a little bit of shrubbery. Maybe a fallen tree. You can see where someone's chopped at that tree. Just went over a branch, another branch. Beautiful. So canoeing is a wonderful exercise, really good. And here we can see a pelican approaching, just flying away. They just sit there and it just cruises past. Just beautiful, just lovely. Look at that up there, hey? Just amazing. Alright, so here's a ramp as well. So maybe this was the old ramp, I don't know. Have no idea, but looks like I mean, nothing wrong with it. But I guess you'd have to park outside the pub. The pub would be happy with that. Doesn't appear to be much current. But I'll find that out when I turn around, but or maybe I'm actually going against the current, I don't know. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Couple of very nice buildings. Facing north, all the winter sun pouring in. At my feet there's a couple of little orange adjustment plugs for different length legs. I find it absolutely staggering that you could actually be right up here. If I look down there, I mean, like when you look at how much this is, and I've got mine set as far forward as I can. Of course, I've got legs the length of a cricket, so that's where most of my height comes from. But in America, where this branded canoe came from, this was often used for duck hunting. So they'd have this, a dog, okay, dog would sit here, and behind you would have all your all the paraphernalia for the ducks, and it'd take quite an incredible weight. So it's very wide, 700 wide, and I wanted that so that when I cruise and just sit like that to take a picture, I can move it if I want to actually cause the canoe to move. But if I just purposely sit still, it will just sit like a rock. And I have in the past got some quite amazing bird shots, and usually because you're entering from the river to the edges, the birds hardly move at all, and so you can get within 15 meters, sometimes even 10 meters. Way down there looks like Pelican Alley, so in between the second and third piers, there's actually another whole parade of boat of looks like pelicans from this distance. So this is the pumping. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big pumps. Pump a lot of water out. see where the water level was in the flood. Look how high that is. Quite amazing. Riverboat. There is something serene about paddling. I don't know. I wonder if this is actually Loch of Birth. I suppose it is. Yeah, you can see. You can see a hello. Hey. So this is the Berri Rowing Club here. So you can see those pelicans that I saw are the tops of the actual piers painted white. Yeah, lovely. We'll go up here and read this sign. Berri Rowing Club Incorporated, restricted moorings, no power or houseboats. Okay. Hello. Oh, here's a flock of birds, just all following the river. Look like shags or cormorants. There's a swing stick, people jumping into the river. Beautiful. Sides stick out the fur bit. Yeah. Done that before. And there they go. When I was 9 or 10, my grandfather, late grandfather and late father, actually taught me how to row a boat. And they said to me, if you're rowing and you're splashing, you're not rowing correctly. And so here I am 60 years later, and I'm still remembering what I was told. Make sure you dip the oar in and pull out. Now of course with a pair of oars, and that was a timber boat, about a 16 footer back in the day. And then it's the other thing, the big tip was that you'd use your legs the last bit and just push a little bit, and that would actually kick the boat along just that little bit more, and it does work. So there's our pelicans. Looks like a mattress. Surely not. Yeah, and Unbelievable. Humanity. Bone lazy. So there's a blinking mattress. Goodness gracious me. There we go. Here we go in the shade and just sit for a bit. Oh, didn't want to lose that. Okay. Let me just check my view. Should be alright. Berries along here. Dead still, and the birds are just sitting there. So we've got some bin chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pelicans, all in the space of maybe 100 metres. And they're just sitting there looking at me going, what are you looking at me for? Just beautiful. Just gentle. And birds, just and a couple of cormorants further up. One in particular, sunless wings. Beautiful. I think it's quite steep. Look at that. Massive tree stump that you go down, it's quite deep. But you probably could. Shallow little spot down there, but right deep. I like that. Beautiful. Hello. There we go. Probably, if I could. A bit wide. There we go. Hard job will be getting out. Lovely, lovely canoe. Really nice. Very pleasant. Of course, I've got a bottle of water in the way here. That might actually encourage me. And then as the weight transfers, trick is not to let go. And there we go. Now I can there we go. Okay, so that's our trip.